Hello Sonic fans, SonicUpdater here with some news updates, Sonic 4 news. Yes, so you might be wondering why is there how is there more Sonic 4 news when we're only 2 days away from release? Okay, well let's just say there are already a couple of let's say game groups that already have rated Sonic 4, and I have to say one of them I'm really disappointed in. Even after, I wasn't expecting one of the game groups to rate it such a low number. Even after their video interview was so good, I would expect them to give a higher number. Apparently, they're not a Sonic fan group. So let's just start with the updates. Let's go! So first news update, Sonic 4 soundtracks coming to iTunes. Good news or bad news? If you really like Sonic the Hedgehog 4 music, now you can buy it on iTunes. I mean, it's supposed to be similar to that Sonic Colors original soundtrack, so I don't know if it's gonna be both Sonic 1 and 2, but to be honest, there's not even a timetable available of when these will be released, for sure, what I think is they're going to release 1 and 2 at the same time, but not on the same album. But we just have to wait and see. But they're probably going to have boss music in there, some remixes, and I guess Sonic 4, Episode 2 had a better soundtrack than 1, and some people actually already on YouTube already ripped out some of the music, so I guess that kind of showed Sega, hey, let's release this on iTunes as well. So there you go, Sonic 4 soundtracks coming to iTunes. Alright, so now on to the really disappointing news. Okay, so a lot of game groups, like I said, have already started reviewing and playing Sonic 4 so they can get some ratings in. And apparently the first one that was ever published from Destructoid, the company that also rated 4.5 from Sonic Colors, which really... I never played Sonic Colors, to be honest, but to be honest, 4.5 is not an excuse. There's no excuse for that, really. I just think the guy hates Sonic overall, and Destructoid always picks that guy just to review all Sonic games. But you won't believe what he rated Sonic 4 Episode 2. Apparently, he rated it 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. That is just... I don't even know what's in this guy's head. Apparently, he rated Episode 1 8 out of 10, and now I think he didn't want to take second chances or something, and he rated the second one 5 out of 10. Now, this is what he said, quote, "From slippery platforms to wary, I'm being chased by a wall that will crush me sequences. The majority of action in Episode 2 feels too old-fashioned and predictable to really offset Sonic's more methodical movements." Quote, "The boss battles are similarly unremarkable, most of them dragging on for far too long and attempting sudden ambush attacks to falsify a sense of danger and difficulty. Outside of nice little fight that has Sonic avoiding a series of falling crates and using them to reach Eggman, a la the blocks cometh, there's really nothing I'd consider playing more than once, a feeling that permits the entire experience. I could still happy go back to Episode 1 and play several levels again, but I have absolutely no desire to return to Episode 2 anytime soon." So, he did cite that the co-op and special stage among the games are the high points, so co-op and special stage are, in his opinion, apparently is basically the big thing about Episode 2. I'm really disappointed in this guy saying that Episode 1 was better than Episode. He'd rather go and play Episode 1 more than 2. And the one thing I think that actually made him say that was because of the level design, how sometimes you're forced to use the combo moves with Tails and Sonic. And that thing, to be honest, that is a disappointment for me too. That's also the reason why Tails is not playable as a single-player character. And to be honest, I wish that Sega thought of a way that, you know how in Sonic 2 they had an option where you can get rid of Tails and just be Sonic for the whole game? I wish there was a way they created levels so that only Sonic can interact with them and not Tails. Now, see, This is something Sega should have thought about before implementing Tails and just spreading the news that, oh yeah, Tails will be available in these levels and whatnot. But then again, I still like Episode 2. I'm not saying it's going to be worse than Episode 1 because it's actually looks better than Episode 1, in my opinion. I haven't played the game, so I don't know for sure. This guy has played the game, so really, I don't know what to expect. Probably he's a Sonic hater, or maybe he has actually good points in this. But then again, this is pretty much the first published review, and you won't believe the next review that I'm about to show you. Okay, so for this review, I'm not that disappointed in this review. This review seemed more decent than what Destructoid gave. So, official Xbox Magazine's Dave Rudin has reviewed Sonic 4 Episode 2, and remember, the official Xbox Live magazine were the first ones to give clean footage of Sonic 4 Episode 2, so I think they were the first to actually get to review the game, but I guess Destructoid beat them to it. But, basically, it's rated 7.5 out of 10. Now, reason he did that was because he said that the co-op and underwater areas were the most ones that ruined the game or just weren't as effective in the game. And, this is what he had to say, quote, "Having spent more time with Sonic the Hedgehog than with my own family members over the last 6 months or so, my recent playthrough of 2010 Sonic 4 Episode 1 highlighted the stark differences between its herky-jerky controls and the Blue Blur's better efforts from 2011, Sonic Generations and Sonic CD. Fortunately, Sonic 4 Episode 2 manages to mix the best of our heroes' HD outings to create a suitable second chapter for this downloadable series." So it's a strong score. It's disappointing it was not rated 8 out of 10. I rather wish it was that. But apparently this is what he reviewed it, and I can understand maybe the co-op might have some problems because a lot of people have not tried the game yet. Because remember, these guys have the final game. So if anyone comments and says, "Oh yeah, the co-op's perfectly fine because I played it and I had it first," that was the beta. Okay, not everything in the beta was set in stone, so we don't know for sure what the co-op is actually like. Probably these guys are playing some sort of different co-op than whatever the beta could have had. For now, we just, it's their opinion, so we have to wait until other reviews come in. So this is all the reviews we have so far. And this is all the Sonic news we have today. I hope everyone enjoyed today's update. Looking forward to my Sonic All-Stars Racing update, hopefully next time if there's an update on the game. I apologize for not doing anything last week. I was extremely busy with quizzes and tests and whatnot. But, so my dear apologies. That is completely my fault. But anyways, yeah, that is all the news we have today. SonicUpdater, over and out. See you then.